Hello guys, welcome back to C Has or C Sub tutorial session 28. In this session, you can learn how to read from and write data to a text file with the help of C Has or C Sharp. So file stream provides a stream for a file, supporting both synchronous and asynchronous read and write operation. A stream is a flow of data from a source into destination. The source or destination can be disk, memory, socket, and any other program. So most of the time, in case you are dealing with a notepad or a text file, right, you need to read and you need to write the data sometime as well. You need to overwrite the data as well. So like file stream provides a stream for a file which will support the read and write operation. So when user use file stream, they can work with bytes. For more convenient work with text data, user can use stream writer and stream reader. So stream writer will be used for writing the data, whereas stream reader will be using for reading the data. So the stream reader and stream writer classes are used for reading from and writing data to the text file. These classes inherit from the abstract base class stream, which supports reading and writing byte into a file stream. C has stream writer class is one of the common way to create and write file. The stream writer constructor takes a full file name and creates the file if it does not exist. The write line method of the stream writer writes the next line in the file, whereas the file dot write all text method writes a string to a file. The file dot write all text creates a new file if the file is not created previously. If the file is already created, it will overwrite the existing file. Once the file writing is done, it will close the file. An exception will occur if the file is read only, or the file name is too long, or the disk is completely full, there is no space, right, to add your data into the disk. Alternatively, user can specify the encoding as well. So now, right, you will see how we can interact with reading and writing the data into the right from the text file or in the text file. So we'll go to the Visual Studio here. So suppose say this is the path where I already created this test.txt file. Right now there is no data available, but I want to add some data here. So what I'll be doing, I'll be creating a string variable, string say file path. That is my variable, and I can give the path here completely, right? Within the double quote, I can give the path here. That is the folder location, and what is the file name, // test.txt is my file name. So that is the file path where I want to write the data first. After that I want to read. So I will show you how to write the data first with the help of stream writer classes available in C has. So stream writer, you could see stream writer. I can create a variable called writer equal to new stream writer, where I need to provide the path, which is nothing but the file path. So you could see, right, as and when you are pressing the thing, right, you could able to see what is the objective of stream writer. It will initialize the new instance of the stream writer class for the specified stream by using UTF-8 encoding and the default buffer size, right? So here I need to provide the reference called file path. And whenever you will be using the file writer, so you need to surround with using that word. So I will be including that using part here. After that, you can give, no need to enclose to it that one, you can give the second bracket, and here you can write the any any number of lines, right, whatever you want to append it into the text file. So it will be, again I'll be calling that writer variable, and as and when I'll be calling the writer variable from the stream writer classes, I'll be calling the write line method where I can add the details, right? So say first line will be my name, author Haradhan Pal, right? That is my first line, right? I can mention called it will be line 1, right? Similar way I can create a number of lines I can add to the text file. So line 2 will be like say YouTube name, my YouTube name, right? Say Haradhan automation library. Okay, and then next one is um, my web page, right? It's learn automation DevOps. It is learn hyphen automation hyphen DevOps, and next one is maybe text, right? So I can mention that read from and write data to any text file. Okay, so it will be line 3 and it will be line 4. Okay, so that is the part is already done for writing the data. So what it will do, as it will be running the code, it will add those line one by one, line 1 2 3 4 into the text file. The next part, I want to read the data as well. After writing is done, I want to verify the data whether right data is already updated. So how can I read a file, text file? So I can call the file class dot read all text. So that is the one method available called read all text, and here you need to provide the file path. So it will give you the all the details. So definitely it will be string, right? Return type will be string. So I can store in some string called read text. That is the variable, and after that simply you want to print that details. So console dot write line, and here this is the output. You can simply print it out in the console, and definitely it should be surrounds with the console.readKey so that it will be printed in the console. So what first you need to do? First you need to keep the complete path, right, of the text file for which you want to do some operation for first is writing the data and then reading the data. So that is the file path variable, right, which this is my folder here, test till folder, right, C drive user and till the test folder, and this is my test file, right, file name, and the extension is .txt. After that I'll be calling stream writer. I'm creating a variable called writer, and where I want to write the file path, right, means the test.txt file available in the test folder. And whenever you will be using, sorry, you will be calling that stream writer, you need to surround with using. After the double quote, you can write n number of lines one by one. So that is the way fast you will be writing the data into the text file. After that, you whatever data has been written in the text file, if you want to read it, so just you need to call the file class and the read all text method, and the file path you need to provide whatever from where you need to read the data, and then you can simply write whatever data will be storing in the string variable, that you can print it with the help of console.WriteLine method. So now with the help of this line of code, it will identify the path where you need to update the these are the different line details, and then with the help of this code you will able to read the data in the console as well. Now you could see here in the test folder nothing is available, it's completely blank, right, nothing is available. Latest updated date 20/05/2023 4:24 p.m. After that no operation done. Now if you run your code, simply try to run your code. So what will happen, first it will write the data, and after that you will read the data. You could see from here without opening the notepad or text file, right, I could see that data is being retrieved here. The first line is author Haradhan Pal, that is the line number 1. Second line is the YouTube Haradhan automation library. Third line my web page learn automation DevOps, right, and the fourth line is text So read from and write the data to the text file. So that is the way you can write the data and read the data as well, line by line. Now if you close it and if you go to the test folder, you could see now it is 25 2023 4:44 p.m. Just now it's updated, right? Text document is the type and size is 1 KB. So now if you open it here, you could see similar way it's got updated. Whatever you want to write the data with the help of the code, right? So that is the way, with the help of the stream writer class you can write the data into any text file, and with the help of the file class and read or text method you can read the data as well. Okay, next one approach, let's save it. Now next I want another approach. I want to update any value. Let's comment it out here first. So I commented it out now. So the same file path I will be using. With another approach, I want to read the data. So whatever, suppose I want to I want to write the data, and definitely I will be reading it. So I will be I will be kind of some text file I want to write. Text write text. That is the text I want to write it. So what will happen? It will update the existing data, whatever available. It will also replace them. So say I want to something right called welcome to C has world. So that is the text I want to write, right? Then how can I write it? There's a methods available in the file class, just like the read all text. There's a method available called write all text, right? So I'll be calling that file class dot write all text. Okay, and here you need to give at the rate file path and then the text whatever you want to write it, otherwise it will not work. So here you need to give at the rate file path. So that is my file path, right? You need to give, let's cut the code here and paste it later. So first one is similar way, you need to give the file path, right? In which file you want to do the read and write operation. Okay, so that is the path already given with the complete extension folder structure. Then I am creating a variable, string variable write text. So that is the text I want to write it first. Then I'll be calling the file class write all text, and here you need to give first at the rate file path. So this is my file path, you need to give at the rate, and you need to give comma and then the text, right? Whatever string text you want to write it. So that is the way you can read the you can write the data fast, right? So write data to a text file and read data from a text file. So that is the another way through which you can read and write the data. So now you could see, before running the code, you could see there are 4 lines available. We have written author, YouTube, web page, text as well. Now in case you are simply running the code, what will happen? It will replace the existing value and it will update with the value called welcome to C has world. You could see that is the thing only getting printed. Now if you just open it also, you could see this got updated 25th 2023 4:48 p.m. Now if you open it, you could see the previous data got replaced with welcome to C has world data. So that is the another one approach. With the help of file class and write all text, you can write the data to a text file, and with the help of file class and read all text you can read the data. So now this is the kind of two approach. As of now you have learned it. Now another approach for reading the data from the text file, let's comment it out. I want to read the data from the text file with the help of stream reader. So you already see, first with the help of stream writer, how can we write the data to the text file. Now with the help of, instead of file.read all text, I'll be using stream reader, and through which I will be reading the data. So again it will be stream reader. I'll be creating a variable called stream reader equal to new stream reader. Here you need to give the file path. So no need to give at the rate, that's file path will still suffice. And whenever you are using stream reader or stream writer, you need to surround with using, otherwise you would not work. Using one bracket here, and you need to give another bracket here. No need to give any semicolon, and here you need to give second bracket. Okay. So what I'll do, I will be creating a variable, right, for reading the data. Say string, that variable name is line. Okay. Then I can read and display line from the file until the end of the file is reached. Means thoroughly I want to write it. Sorry, read the data from the file. I'll be using a while loop. While line equal to, what is the variable? Variable is stream reader dot read line. You could see there's a read line, right? And here I can give some bracket first, and this read line I can give one more bracket here. If that not equal to null, then I can surround with another bracket. That is not required. You could see error message gone here. No, read line is a method, right? So you need to surround with that. Okay. Now it should work. Yeah. So here after that I need to simply console.WriteLine. Write line, what is the variable I want to just store and write it, sorry, read it, it will be the string variable. So that is the again similar way you need to give the file path, right, to which file you want to interact, first read and write the data. So you are already writing the data, right? Now you can say welcome, you can change it also, welcome to C hash world data updated. So that will replace the existing data. Okay, with the help of that method. And now with the help of stream writer reader, you want to read the data, whatever data will be added with the help of the file class and write all text. So stream reader, first creating a variable called stream reader equal to new stream reader, you will be surrounding with the help of using keyword, right? And you want to store the data, whatever you want to read it in the line variable. So you are giving condition while line equal to stream reader dot reading line. In case it is not equal to null, it will simply print in the console. That is the line of code you can write it. Now if you just try to run it, you could see the latest data, welcome to CS world data updated, that is getting printed out in the console. So that is the way, right, you can read and write the data. Now you could say here, if you go here, it is updated with 4:53 p.m. timing. Now if you open it, you could see welcome to CS world data update, that is the thing is getting displayed here. So that is the another approach, right? You can read and write the data using C hash from the any text file. Now I will show you. So that writing approach you already see, reading approach also you see, the 2 or 3 different way. Now next thing is, I want to, in case you want to write some sort of string, then how you can write the data into the stream. So say this is the same path again. Here I want to write first and then I can read. So reading same code I can use, then not be a problem. So I'll be writing any string. So say string, I can give something called book, right? Or maybe suppose I want to store some automation tool name. Okay, that is my variable. Okay, so new string, it might be one dimensional array. That is the way I can define the array. Here I can give something called selenium, right? I can go with, sorry, selenium, then I can give comma, I can give UFT, again I can give comma, Tosca, right? Again I can give comma, say Appium, I can give again comma, say playwright, like that. So this is the 5 tool I want to store into the particular string variable, right? With the help of the array into the string variable name is automation tool name. So that I can surround with the semicolon. So that part is done. Then how can I read the string? So I'll be using stream writer. So stream writer here. I can create some variable called stream writer equal to new stream writer. Again the file path, same file path. I want to write the data first, whatever kind of string I want to write, and definitely it's a stream writer or stream reader. Always you need to surround with the help of the using keyword. So you no need to use that colon here. Instead of that you will be giving a double bracket, and within which you will be writing the code. So as the string, right, I can use some for loop or for each loop, right? So I'll be using a for each loop here, for each. So what is the syntax for each? So based on the data type, you need to create some new variable here. So I'll be creating a new variable in the for loop, right? So string s, and it will be you need to give that something called in and the old variable name, and where you need to give that code. So simply what I need to do, I need to use SR, sorry, I can create the variable called SW, because stream writer, here I will be simply using SW dot write line. And what is the new variable? New variable is S, right? Or I can give something called str, and here I could also update str. So that is the line of code you need to use. So where the problem is coming, now let's save it. Let's try to run it. Let's see what the cannot implicitly converting string to string, cannot convert character to string. Okay, so string, okay, here I need to give that dimension also, right? Otherwise it will not work. Okay, you could see the message gone. Okay, because this is the array, right? We are storing it. Now let's try to run it and let's see. So existing text file should get updated with this part, right? Selenium, UFT, Tosca, APM, Playwright. You could see that is also getting printed out in the console. Now if you open your test.txt file, you could see now it's got updated with 4:58 p.m. Now if you double click here, you could see that particular array list of value, right? Okay, single dimensional array, so with the string variable selenium, UFT, Tosca, APM, Playwright got updated. So this is the couple of approach to read and write the data, from the text file or into the text file. So here I have used stream writer first for writing the data to the text file, and where I will be writing the data which is nothing but the array format, which is string format, right? So this is the first giving the file path, so the complete file location along with the file name and the extension of the file. Then this is the string array. I'm creating the variable name called automation tool name. I want to add couple of automation tool name here, so it will be within the double quote here. This is the so it will come as a new line. So in case you want to write the data, so you'll be using stream writer. equal to name stream writer, and this is the file path. So always you need to surround with using keyword, and it's a kind of string, so I can use for each loop. So this is the type of the type of the array string, so it will be string, and the new variable in and the old variable, I can simply write the data with the help of that stream writer variable whatever created, sw.writeLine and str. Then in case you want to read the data from that text file, so you can use stream reader, and you can create a local variable for the stream reader class, and always you need to surround with using keyword, and I can first declare the variable called line, and whenever I want to read the line whenever your text is not null, and simply you need to just print it out in the console. That is the way. In case you are in case now you are also updating a couple of string variable, right? You instead of Tosca, in case you are updating with RFT, in UFT, in case you want to update with Catalan, you can do it, right? And APM part you can remove it, so now it will be 4 uh, kind of variable into that particular array, and now you can run it, so your existing text.txt file be replaced with the Selenium Catalan RFT and play, right? And definitely you are able to read it with the help of the stream reader class available in CHAS. And if you go here, you could see this is latest updated by 5:01 p.m. If you open it, you will be getting Selenium Catalan RFT and pay, right? So that are the couple of way, right? In case you want to read the data from the text file, or you want to write the data from the text file, you can use it. Okay, so that's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.